Welcome you all in Alahram Modern School. This is the math department. We welcome you all, my dear student in primary 5 who's gone to primary 6. We have a revision for you. This is the first session of the revision. We will start by revision the divisibility. Before we do that, I want you to remember the set of the even number, which are the numbers that I can divide it equally into two groups. For example, if I ask you to divide number 4 into two equal groups, so you will divide it into two groups. Each one has two inside this. So I can say that if the number of any number, even it's a large number, you will look at the end of this number, you will look at the units place or the ones place. If it's end with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, so the number is an even number. But Miss, why you make me remember this? Because I will use it in the divisibility rules. So I will ask you to find a number is divisible by 2. So how you can do this? All you have to do is to look at the last digit or the units place. If it's an even, and let's all remember the even that end with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, so this number is going to be divisible by 2. What about number 3? It's also so easy. All you have to do is to sum the digits of this number. If it's in table 3, so the number is divisible by 3, I can divide it into 3 equal groups. So for example, if I give you a number like this, 73,410, is it divisible by 3? Yes or no? Before you do that, all you have to do is to sum or add the digit of this number. So I will add 7 plus 3 equal 10, 10 plus 4 equal 14 plus 1 equal 15. 15 is it in table 3? Yes. So this number also is divisible by 3. Another rule, if I ask you about a number is divisible by 5, all you have to do is to look at the last digit. If it's 0 or 5, so the number is divisible by 5. Again, if it's 0 or 5, the number will be divisible by 5. And what about another rule like the divisibility of number 10? This is so easy. If the last digit end with 0, so the number is divisible by 10. So let's solve some exercise. Please open your mini booklet, page 2. We're going to solve exercise number 1. Circle the number which they are divisible by 2. This is so easy. All you have to do is to look the units place. Here is 5. 5 is an odd, so it's not divisible by 2. Here is 8. 8 is an even, so this number is divisible by 2. And here is 2. 102 is an even number, so it's divisible by 2. And here I have 4 in the units place, so this number is an even number and it's also divisible by 2. So what about if I ask you which of these number is divisible by 3? So here is 33. Let's add. I don't have to add because 33 is in table 3. 33 divided 3, it will give me 11. So definitely 33 is divisible by 3. But what about I have something like these big numbers? So we have to add the digits. So we solved this before. And the last one, 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 plus 7 equal 10, 10 plus 8 equal 18, 18 in table 3, so this number also is divisible by 3. The last one, I will have to look at the units. If it's 0 or 5, so the numbers is going to be divisible by 5. So here I have 5 in the units, so this number is divisible by 5. Here I have 3 in the units, so it's not divisible by 5. Here I have 0 in the unit, so this number is divisible by 5. And the last one here, I have it 5 in the units place, so this number is also divisible by 5. We have more exercise on page 3. Exercise 2 complete. Post number 14 and 21 are divisible by, this is so easy. 14 and 21, think little. they are in table. Yes, Miss, 14. 2 times 7 give me 14, and 21, 3 times 7 give me 14. So they are in table 7. So these two digits are divisible by 7. Another exercise, write 3 numbers they are divisible by 2 and 5. Here I want you to give me 3 numbers they are divisible by 2 and 5. So please multiply 2 by 5. 2 by 5, it will give you 10. So any number in table 10 is also going to be divisible by 2 and 5. Like we'll start by write 10 and 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Any number that has 0 in the units place is divisible by 5 and 2. Now, if he asks you to write 3 numbers, they are divisible by 2 and 3, like we do in the previous exercise, you're going to multiply 2 times 3, it will give you 6. So 6 is divisible by 3, 12 also divisible by 2 and 3, 18 also divisible by 2 and 3, and 24, any number in table 6 is going to be divisible by 2 and 3. Okay, we have another topic in the factors of the number. What are the factors of the number? Any number can be written in the product. Products mean the answer of the multiply of 2 or more numbers. For example, if I ask you to tell me the factors of number 8, first student is going to tell me, this is so easy. If I multiply 1 times 8, it will give me 8. Another student tell me, Miss, I will going to multiply 2 times 4. It also gave me 8. This is also a correct answer. So the factors of number 8, they are 1, 2, 4, and 8. We call it the factors of number 8. And what about if I ask you to give me the factors of number 12? So you will tell me 12 equal 1 times 12, yes, and 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, they are the factors of number 12. Okay, now we're going to solve more exercise about the factors. Please open page 5. Choose the correct answers of the following. The number 5 is considered factors of number 5. So what of the following number is divisible by 5? This is so easy. So 15, I can divide it by 5. The answer is going to be 3. So 5 is considered the factors of number 15. Now, what about the numbers 2 and 3? They are considered factors of number. So which of these number is divisible by 2 and 3 at the same time? Let's think about number 4. 4 divisible by 2, but it's not divisible by 3. It's not in table 3. 8 in table 2, but it's not in table 3. So 12, yes, it's in table 2 and 3, so 12 is the answer for this question. Another one, if I want you to write all the factors of number 9, this is easy. Factors of a number is the numbers that I multiply them together. The answer is going to be number 9. So you will start by 1. 1 times 9 give me 9 because 1 is the factors of all number. And another student tell me, Miss, 3 times 3, yes, this is also a right number. But when I will write the factors of number 9, we have a rule here, don't repeat the factor. Write the factor only 1 time. So the factor is going to be 1, 3. Don't write 3 2 times. Write it only 1 time. So 1, 3, and 9. So the factors of number 9, 1, 3, and 9 without repeating number 3. Okay, another topic, the prime number. What are the set of the prime number? They are the numbers that has only 2 factors, the one and the number itself. So if I ask you, what are the factors of number 2? What are the numbers if you multiply them together? The answer is going to be number 2. So they are 1 times 2. Is any numbers that I multiplied them together give me 2 except 1 times 2? No, there aren't. So 2 has only 2 factors. 1 is one of them and 2 is the number 2 itself. What about number 3? 1 times 3. 5, 1 times 5. 7, 1 times 7. So this set of the number is considered as a prime number. So the set of the prime number are 2, 3, 5, 7, 13, 17, 19, 23, and so on. So there are some important rules that you have to remember about the prime numbers. All prime numbers are odd except 2 is an even number. And 2 is the smallest prime number, and 2, as I told you, is the only even prime number. And we have some important things that you have to remember. 1 is not considered as a prime factor, as a prime number, because it has only one factor. Okay, we have an exercise about the prime factors on page 6. Exercise number 1, complete. The smallest prime number, yes, we told you in the previous slide, the smallest prime number is number 2. This is right. The smallest even prime number is number also 2. The smallest odd prime number is number 3, and the only prime number we have it is number 2. Now, the smallest number whose prime factors are 2, 3, and 5, when you see a question like this, all you have to do is to multiply the number they gave you in the exercise. So he gave you the number 2, 3, and 5. So I will multiply them together. 2 times 3 equals 6, 6 times 5 equals 30. So the answer is going to be 30 is the answer. The last thing that we're going to remember is how to convert between two units. First, we're going to just to remember, when we convert a unit of length from kilometer to meter, we multiply it by 1000. From meter to decimeter, we multiply it by 10. From decimeter to centimeter, we will multiply it by 10. From centimeter to millimeter, we're going to multiply it also by 10. And as a general, when we multiply from the big unit to the small unit, we multiply. And if we convert from the small unit to the big unit, we will divide it. And another things, we're going to remember how to convert units of time. If we want to convert from week to day, we will multiply it by 7. From day to hour, 1 day equal 24 hour, we will multiply it by 24. From hour to minute, we will multiply it by 60. From minute to second, we will multiply it also by 60. And as I told you, when we convert from small unit, from the second to minute, we will divide it by 60. Okay, and like this, when we convert from the hour to day, we will divide it by 24. And we have also from year to months, we will multiply it by 12, and so on. The units about weight, they are so easy. From ton to kilogram, we will multiply it by 1000. From kilogram to gram, we also going to multiply it by 1000. And from small to big, we will divide it by 1000. From gram to ton, we will divide it by 1 million. When we convert from pound to piastre, I know that we're not going to use piastre anymore, but we have some exercise about this. From 1 pound to piastre, we're going to multiply by 100, and from the piastre to pound, we're going to divide it by 100. Before we're going to solve exercise about how to convert between two units, we're going to remember how I'm going to make approximate to the nearest unit, or in general how we're going to make approximation. If I want you to make a convert, or to approximate to the nearest unit, or to the nearest whole number, or to make a convert between any two units, all you have to do is to underline the number in the units place and to look right to this number. If the number which is written in the right 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, we cancel this number because it's considered as a weak number. But if the number in the right of the number in the units place, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, these are the strong number, it will give 1, it will add 1 to the number in the unit. And in this also we're going to remove the decimal part. Okay, and let's give you a rule also. In your fingers, count from your right hand, start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the weak number or the poor number. And in your left hand, start by counting on your finger 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are the strong number or the rich number. They will give me 1 to the units place. Now open your your booklet, page 9. We're going to solve some exercise about how to convert between two units and how to make approximate to the nearest unit. Let's remember, when we convert from big to small, we will multiply. When we convert from small to big, we will divide. The first exercise here, we have 28.741 meter. I'm going to, he asks you to approximate to the nearest centimeter. Here, if you have a convert between two units, then this means that you're going to make a approximate to the nearest unit, So all you have to do is first to convert from meter to centimeter. Yes, meter is the bigger unit, so I will multiply it by 100. And when we multiply, all we have to do is to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So the number is going to be 2874.1. And here I will change the color of the number in the units place. So we have 4. I'm going to look right to 1. 1 is considered as a poor or a rich, a weak or strong number. 1, we said that 1 is a weak number, so I will cancel it, and it's not going to give me anything. So the number is going to be 2874 centimeter. Another example, from days to week. Day to week. Day here is the small unit. We have two ways to solve this exercise. First, I can divide it from 37 days divided 7. It will give me approximately 5 point. So I will look to the 2. 2 is strong or weak? Yes, 2 is a weak number, so I will cross it, and the answer is going to be 5 weeks. Another way, I'm not going to divide it by using the calculator. I'm going to write the table of 7. So here I will write 5 times 7 equals 35. You can write, by the way, you can write the whole table of 7, but here I will start with 7 because I will search on table 7 to number is near to 37. So 5 times 7, it will give me 35. 6 times 7, it will give me 42. So number 37 is between 35 and 42, but it's near to 35. So the answer here is going to be 5 weeks. Another example, from hours to days. From hour to day, here hour is a small unit. I'm going to divide it by 24. So the answer is going to be 3.125. So we use the same step. We will 3 is in the unit place, so I will look at 1. 1 here is a weak number, so I will cancel this decimal part, and the answer is going to be 3 days. Another one, from piastre to pound. So I will, yes, piastre is small. We will divide it by 100. When we divide it by 100, we will move the decimal point 2 places to the left. From here, we're going to move it 2 places, so the answer is going to be 8.394. So 8 in the units place. So I will look at 3. 3 is a weak number, so the answer is going to be 8 pound. Okay, by the end of this, we're going to we reach the end of our today revision. I hope you understand it, and I'm waiting for you to do your homework, and welcome back to school, my dear student. See you next time. Okay. goodbye for all of you. See you next time.